scary thing is they set their starters in the fourth so often, they could have made those numbers even higher had they wanted.
To the inside. No good, unable to end this run. The Warriors have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Launches it. Another 3 for Golden State.
Wow. What can you say?
Smith with it, picked up by Thompson. Curry with the steal. Launches the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Knocked loose. Okafor dishes to Smith. Curry against Smith. And Stephen Curry another 3.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shot. Shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
And remember, you go back to when Steph Curry was in college, more of a shooting guard at Davidson, but he's worked relentlessly to not only improve his ball handling, but his vision. And now, all of a sudden, he's one of the most elusive ball handlers in the NBA.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Golden State. Rush comes in for Harrison Barnes. And Smith gets double-teamed. Curry with the steal. Launches a 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
No doubt the defense had better play a little tighter.
And Curry, certainly, Clark, a magician with the ball in his hands. He can really supply the terrific handle, razzle-dazzle moves, crossovers. He has it all.
He sure does, but on occasion he can be a little loose with it and turn it over some. That's been a focus both by him and the coaching staff. Attack, but do it with precision.
Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Curry. Iguodala outside. From deep. Curry's shot is off.
You know, even though he missed that 3-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
And it's good. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Warriors.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Here's Cannon, guarded by Curry. 5 to shoot. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
And that one's good.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead. Well, clearly the 76ers were the youngest team in the league last season, and with all the draft picks they've stockpiled, they'll be the youngest team for a while, it seems. But if the youth can grow and develop, they could also be a force in a few years, too.
Spates checked in for the Warriors. Ian Clark comes in for Steph Curry. From deep, Iguodala. And good on the basket. Book it. Iguodala's got 5 now.
They just can't miss. Everything they put up, it seems, goes in.
You know, sometimes you're the bug, and sometimes you're the windshield. They are certainly the bugs tonight. Nothing going their way.
And I'm not even sure that I'd want to be the windshield.
No, maybe the windshield wiper.
Yeah,
right. on the wing. Thompson. Knocked away.
But that would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. Carl Landry's checked in for the 76ers. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. That's good. "20 seconds left to play here in the third. Tries to snap the cold streak, and it's Spates with the rebound. And pushing it up is Golden State Warriors again in transition. Outside Curry. It'll count. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The Warriors on top, delivering the blowout. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Philadelphia with the ball. Maurice Spates out there with Rush. Then there's Barbosa. And there's Livingston. And it's Ezeli in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Curry's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. And so it's Golden State with it. Stolen by Landry. Grant gets a wide open look. Got a piece of it.
And the rebounding has been key to their success here tonight.
It has been a lopsided battle on the boards, no doubt.
Curry outside. Good.
That's another fast break score against them, and they just aren't getting back on D in transition. They've got to sprint back and find the ball.
Guys, they're getting caught flat-footed here, and if you're the coaching staff, you've got to get in their ear right now.
High arcing shot.
Boy, he blew the easy two by profiling, trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
Wasted no time on that one. Curry's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Warriors. There's the dish to Stauskas. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Shot clock at 2. And nothing is falling for him right now. Golden State's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Here's Marshall. Landry up top. His first shot coming late. Kept alive. The Warriors have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. It's Curry outside. And another 3 for Golden State.
Boy, the pace has been relentless. These guys have really been pushing it up, fellas.
And one of the best ways to get a rhythm offensively really is to play in space. And you do that with fast break opportunities. Transition buckets are always a boon offensively. And since the start of the fourth quarter, that three-point shot has just been there.
Yeah, exactly. Doing an excellent job, I think, finding the open guy on the perimeter. And the three-pointer is a major weapon for him right now in this quarter.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And, Greg, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
76ers have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Curry brings the double. It's stolen by Curry. Takes a three. And another three for Golden State.
Dropping bombs. How many more threes are we going to see from him tonight?
Well, we've already seen plenty. I mean, he's got more points from outside the arc than inside of it so far.
Landry kicks to Stauskas. He feeds it to Thompson. Landry passes to Marshall. Curry brings the double. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Landry, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And some changes here for the Warriors. Barbosa comes in for Steph Curry. And Ian Clark subbed in for Sean Livingston. And the 76ers also making a change. Okafor's checked in. He rifled that one in from distance.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
From deep. Rebound by the 76ers.
And sometimes he can hit that deep three, but it's not a high percentage shot for him.
Yeah, even for him, that's out of his range.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Rush gets the bucket.
And he's looking to really stretch this lead out, even with the cushion they have, still letting it fly from long range.
And Marshall kicks to Landry. To halt the run, no good. The Warriors go the other way with it. Here's Ezeli. And another three for Golden State.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an in-sync, no contest.
Yeah, I like that.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Stephen Curry. He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
And that one's good by Clark.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of surge.
Pass to Landry. Here's Thompson. Ball's knocked loose. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Curry's checked in for the Warriors. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. This one for three. Count that one.
And just a terrific job of taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And Greg, those fans had a hand in the win. I mean, they gave this team a big lift throughout the game. I thought there was great energy in the building.
Okafor. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. That's tipped. Stolen by Grant. Okafor with no one around. And the shot no good. A bit short. And here is Curry. There's the triple. And that falls.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They poured it on tonight, Clark. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
I don't think they have anything but positives to take away from this win. Offensively, defensively, every aspect of the game, it all went right for them.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Congratulations on this win tonight.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
One thing that stood out to me was his contribution